I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that
Hold
when people say
on.
that at
I
all.
disagree. To me, it go Forest Hills, the off season, then Bourne Center. We're sleeping on the off
Excuse me?
season.
What you just say?
The off season? Are y'all sleeping?
Welcome back to the No Doubt Podcast. I'm your host, Wrestling Geek. With my two co-hosts, Dawn and Timothy. Some chill.
Yasuke.
Episode 77. We got a pop the balloon. I know we did this in like 2 months. I mean, I'm sorry, 6 months. This is the last pop balloon episode we dropped. We also got 200 plus views on that one. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you everybody who's been subscribing. I don't know if I said that last video, but thank you everybody who's been subscribing to the channel, staying loyal to us, staying faithful to us, and true to us. Really can't do this without y'all. The growth we've been having is phenomenal. I want to say thank you to everybody on my channel. It's been growing. We've been growing strong over there. Almost 400 subscribers. I'm gonna let Don take over because he know I'm gonna do the rest of this.
Yes. Personal IGs, Don King, Wrestling Geek, Some Chill. Don't forget to check out our group podcast page on IG, the Know It All Podcast YT. YouTube, Know It All Podcast. Obviously, if you're still here, we support that. I'm going to go over to Wrestling Geek for his wrestling content needs over there. Go subscribe there. TikTok is Know It All Podcast as well. And yeah, we're gonna keep running it up. Again, we appreciate all the love that you've given us thus far. Sticking out with us if you've been here since 1 subscriber. We appreciate it. Episode 77, we're going to keep it rolling. And yeah, Pop, did you say what we're doing yet before I say it? Okay. Yes, so yeah, we haven't done this in a minute, but let's just get it over with.
You meant since the fourth subscriber. We were the first subscribers.
Before we do this, I just want to let y'all know in the comment section or the viewers, we don't normally watch the whole thing. We kind of just skim through because it's an hour long. Nobody's been sitting through the torture for an hour. So we do our best to just skim through.
You may say torture.
Once again, thank you for the likes. But
no, it's not. These are beautiful men and women looking for beautiful love.
Okay.
Sure.
He said
sure.
Sure.
That's crazy.
Look at that beautiful young lady.
Check. Solid.
That's debatable.
That's not bad. I'm not like a big fan of.
I just said it was debatable.
But that's a regular ass fit. She's still beautiful though.
Regular dress. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Everybody's beautiful.
That's debatable.
Oh damn.
Is this showing the full screen for y'all?
I might have to take it back.
Ah, damn.
Ugh.
Why she turn?
Did you just say everybody's beautiful?
You're right. Let me stop folding. You're right. Everybody's beautiful. I'm sorry. That's a thought, y'all. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm not gonna be able to do this video with him.
Hey, she look mean as hell. She definitely gonna cheat on you.
Hey, can we mute him? Sponsored by Fashion Nova. A lot of things have changed. I don't think she was sponsored by Fashion Nova. Last time I watched this.
Are we going to disagree that she's the finest person on some of these?
Yeah, we're going to disagree.
She cute.
Y'all can hear me good, right?
Yeah, piercing. That's a weird spot for piercing.
Where?
Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, nigga, sure.
Oh, look at Fortnite. Perfect timing. Gotta love the Fortnite.
Fortnite, we would love for you to sponsor us. We would love to play Fortnite again.
It's debatable.
Told me.
Oh my gosh. They really gonna make us sit through 2 15-second advertisements. It's crazy.
I'm sorry, this is very important for people who got mesothelioma.
Unfortunately, that sucks, but I don't have that.
He said that sucks.
All right, y'all, before we jump into Pop
I don't care about Fashion Nova.
What's your name?
God,
I do. Go back.
How old are you?
We went too far.
What do you do?
We didn't even know who he was.
Get started. With that being said, let's bring out our first scene.
No, I'm sorry. Go all the way back. Before we get too deep in this, because I got to do my daily.
Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arla.
Yeah.
Ladies, line up. Make some noise, ladies.
There we go. Sex out I wanted. Decent fit, trash, decent, That's
horrible.
actually solid.
Then hold on.
That's
Go
trash,
back.
And
If
that's
orange
solid.
is trash, that brown beside it is worse.
No, you just
Wait,
don't
why
like
are we
this.
talking? Why are we talking about
I'm
things
talking
like they're
about the
objects?
whole thing.
Because
Why
fit
you
matters.
saying
Because if it was a guy that came over with a trash fit, they'd be like,
Hey guys, we're talking about humans. Let's not talk to them like they're objects.
I said the fit. I didn't say them.
Right. We were
He
talking
said
about
that. He said the thing.
No, I didn't say all that. I said the fit.
I know. I'm talking about too.
I was talking about the dress.
You said the thing beside it is worse.
This is the only solid fit, if we've been real. That's the only one I like. I don't know
I
about
like
the rest
I like red. White cool.
Well, yeah, for like a casual, I guess a date night. I don't know. I don't know how women think. I know how I think. Joggers.
Joggers.
All right, so we're gonna be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like what you see, you like what you hear, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything you're just really not feeling, you can't take them back to meet your family, whatever it is. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. With that being said, let's bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in.
No, my man didn't even get time to fully plant his feet.
Did I tell you white? I told you white is done for. Red is too expensive. Black might be the only one who might be nice.
Bruh, he didn't even plant his feet.
What's your name?
He's walking.
My name is David.
David, how old are you?
I'm 36.
And what do you do?
I'm a limousine chauffeur.
You're a what?
I'm a chauffeur.
A chauffeur. Okay, nice. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Boy.
I like walking. I like going to the gym, traveling, shopping.
My man said the basic everyday standards.
Going to the gun range.
Are we gonna ignore the shawty in the brown dress?
And what are some things you look for in a woman?
Somebody that is respectful, somebody that will not talk down on me, mature.
You might as well pop
easy going.
Nice.
Not too much.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
I don't like a woman that talks down on a man.
Okay.
A woman that likes to constantly argue. Those are my red flags.
Okay. Nice. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm 27.
And Vanessa, what do you do?
I am a founder of a social networking experience in Dallas, Texas, combining culinary arts and art for a unique social networking experience.
And so, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
First and foremost, I really like your suit. You came dressed to impress. Clearly, I like that the tie matches the handkerchief. Style-wise, it's definitely there. I just feel like the initial attraction wasn't there for me.
Girl, you were too ugly.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
She good looking. She's not.
Don't lie to her.
Okay. And what makes her not your type?
I like.
Why does she pop?
I look at thick.
Right, we're gonna ignore that somebody popped
We
the
gotta
balloon.
pop back over here. Come on this way. Okay, if we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I am 26 years old.
Ashley, what do you do?
I am an office administrator, and I'm a YouTuber, and I do
She has a
basketball
beautiful
content.
smile.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
First, it was the age. You said you were 36?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it was the age, and then I just didn't like how the comment was. She's, not as thick. I don't know why he would say that. Like it shouldn't be off.
Girl, your
based
smile
off
take up
who's
half
thick
your
and not.
face.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess.
All right. And now is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. I like her skin.
Thank you.
Cool.
Lie to her.
Thank you.
And
We
you
gotta
know,
start
having
humbling
preferences was a bad thing.
Let's start over here. Your name and
Oh,
age.
black them
My
pop.
name's Kinbrianna, and I'm 26.
And Kimbriana, what do you do?
I'm
I'm
a
not
doctoral
thick.
student.
He should.
What
I've
are you
just
doctorate
popped
in?
for him.
Naturopathic medicine.
Okay, smart girl. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just the age, really. I'm 26. He's 36. That's
No,
like
that's
11 years. Yeah.
Stop the cap, bro. Homie said 36
Huh?
5 minutes ago, and she just not.
Shawty
popping.
don't know math. She said that's 11 years.
She don't know math. That's why I said, huh? She said 26, 36. That's like 11 years.
She having a bad day.
Bad day.
Push for me. But you look good. You
Give her some
cleaned
time.
up
She'll
your day,
recover.
for sure.
I
You're
hope
beautiful
so.
too. Thank you.
And she's someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's
I
very good
hope
looking.
so.
Thank you.
I like your smile.
Thank you.
You want
Thank you. It's gone over here. Your
I'm
name.
lucky I
and
can't think of
I'm
nothing bad to
Janine.
say
I'm
about her.
28. Sorry.
28.
Yeah, I just had a birthday.
Okay, happy birthday. And what do you do?
I'm the owner and operator of Pretty Breeze Braids here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Did you do your own braids?
I did.
Oh, that is beautiful.
It took a long time.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just didn't like the haircut. It's just I don't like it. Yeah. Thank you.
And now she's someone that's your type.
She's very beautiful, very attractive.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stop
And
lying
what's
to
going
her.
over here? Your name
Like
and
dark
age.
skin.
I'm Deanna and I'm 29.
Deanna,
Like
what
them
do you
dark.
do?
I'm a direct support professional.
She sounds
And why did you end
everything
up popping
you
your
just
balloon?
named is a
The
red
haircut.
flag.
I would say the
That's why
haircut for
she's
me.
wearing
He
red.
is dressed nice.
The haircut is
The
crazy.
haircut. Why is it taking you out?
How do you want it?
Probably lower and like all even around. Yeah.
It can be done.
Yeah.
It's
Said she
funny.
wants
Hey,
number
it's
one.
funny how women
So
can
you
tell
more
us how to
focus
dress, but
on-
we can't tell them how to dress.
That's how the circle of life go, my boy.
That's
It
true.
would be nice if
He
you
has
didn't
not
wear
said a lot.
weave and wore afro.
She pretty much said, "I want you to have the
True.
number one fade."
The number one fade is
The
insane.
number one fade.
That's what she told Buddy. Number one fade. That's what I want you to have.
Number one
Just get the number
fade.
one. He already
The
got the
haircut,
ball.
though.
He got the ball
Well,
fade.
initial attraction. I mean, just to be specific. it's
I
the
was about to
haircut for
say,
me
I
for
know
sure.
orange ain't
Okay.
pop.
But I
I
wouldn't
thought
want you to
orange
change
and
that.
pop too. I was
that's
like,
what you like.
dang.
I agree.
Hey, this
I was
works
just
out for
asking, just
him. He
wanted to
got the
know.
baddest one.
All right, and now she's someone that's your type.
She's very beautiful, very good
Thank
looking.
Thank you.
Stop lying to her.
Head back this way. We do still have an unpopped balloon. Let's have your name and age, please.
The
I am
baddest one.
Brittany. I'm 28.
All right, Brittany, what do you do?
I am an office coordinator. I also am in school to become a sign language interpreter.
All right, so Brittany,
Two
you still
things we
have
don't
your
care
balloon
about.
unpopped. Why
And
so?
she got goals.
I wanted to hear more
Not two things
information
we
about
don't care
you
about. You're
and get a
mean.
chance to ask you some questions as well.
Sounds good. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions for one another? Go ahead.
Yes, do you have any children?
No, I don't have any children.
Okay. And what is your relationship like with your mom?
Why
We
does
get
that
along
matter?
very well. We talk every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what would you say you are looking for in a woman?
I like an easygoing woman, a woman that will not talk down on me, a woman that will not disrespect me. Someone with a good sense of humor.
And do
don't-
you
Giving the
provide a
classic
space
answers.
where she can feel safe enough to not have to be combative or have to question what your
So in other
motives
words,
are?
if she got to pause it real quick
Yeah, I'm
there.
a very fun guy to be with.
So in other words, what she asked is, "Are you gonna pay all the bills so I don't have to complain?"
That's not what she said.
I don't remember hearing none of that, but okay.
That's exactly what she said.
Why you put
Man,
away
you
from
must have
the
heard
mouth?
different conversations.
That's not nice to.
Y'all need
you
to
shouldn't
learn
do.
how to listen. Read between the lines. What the world?
Got you.
I'm gonna continue to play.
Yeah, you
I
could have
don't
been
get
best
along with
friend.
everybody, but if you get to know me, I'm a good guy.
Okay, what do you mean by you don't get along with everyone?
Oh, because people don't give the chance. That's all.
Okay.
But those that give me the chance know I'm a good guy.
And do you have
I'm a
any
good
felonies?
guy.
No, never be.
He's a good guy.
That's at the high end.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Okay. And now,
You
is
got
she
me.
someone that's your type?
Yeah, I like.
You got not
She's
one
beautiful.
question for her?
Do you have any questions for her? She was throwing them all out. Oh, okay.
I loved what you had to say, and I wanted to know. But overall, look, I need a taller.
So why did we just waste this man's time,
Thank you.
bro? Why
You
are
had my
we
man sitting there for
doing
10
this?
minutes. Happing him up.
Oh my god. bro.
No, you want to know what it was? He had some
Oh,
questions
man.
for her that was gonna ruin it anyways. He was about to ask her how many kids you got. She didn't want to answer.
You gotta be taller. Taller. I'm taller than you, and you got on heels. How much taller I need to be? 8 feet.
Well, you need to rock your any female that tells me that, I'm gonna say you need to rock your real hair.
I see where that gets you, brother.
Man.
Oh, I'm very
I do. I
comfortable
need.
on this
I
one.
like a taller man. I like a man who is at least like 6'2", minimum.
Okay.
But I would like to hear what you have to say.
6'2"
Yes,
minimum.
Yes.
That's your preference. So.
Yes,
y'all,
that is my
y'all gotta
preference.
stop this.
Hold on,
And how
let
tall
me
are
ask
you?
y'all. How tall do y'all
5'11".
think he
Some people say I
is?
look taller, but I'm 5'11".
6'2" minimum is
Oh, never mind. He just
insane,
said
bro.
5'11".
Why is that minimum? And she's wearing heels too, by the way, but I won't talk about that.
Exactly. Her dress is kind of mid.
Okay, got
Everybody got their
Yes,
preference.
Everything about her is mid now.
All right, let's head.
No, but it's different with having a preference and just being straight delusional. Your minimum is 6'2". That's not even average height. Why do you think you're gonna run into a whole bunch of 6'2" that you like? By the way, not every 6'2" you're gonna like, so that automatically decreases the percentage. 6'2" is a minimum height these days.
Women are delusional. They live in a fantasy world.
6'2" is crazy. That's all I had to say.
See,
Yeah, he look like he tall. She not finna like him.
And I'm just looking for a woman to build a kingdom with and generational wealth with.
All of them ain't popping up.
Love
Mike
that.
Justin
So
popped
now,
up.
what are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to exercise. I love to travel. I love to learn as well.
Okay, okay. And what are you looking for in a woman?
I'm looking for a woman who loves God and just who does have a nice career and also who is very nice on the inside as well.
All right.
I like
what are some
this
of your
guy.
deal breakers?
Deal breakers, if she doesn't believe in God, if she just is inside of her home, and if she's not nice on the inside.
All right, we like that. So we did
What
get
did the last
some
one
pop
mean?
balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
I don't know what that one meant.
All right, your name and age.
I'm Brittany. I am 28.
Okay. And Brittany, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped
Nice to
my
meet you,
balloon
Brittany.
just off of first glance. I wasn't a fan of the full outfit. It's very nice, but it just wasn't what I was looking for.
Wait,
So,
bro, what
that
is
was
you
Brittany.
looking for? A mega millionaire to come through the door? Bro had on a whole suit.
Terrence, you gotta realize they're trying to let him down nicely. They just didn't like the nigga. That's all that was.
But just say
I
that
agree with
then.
you.
Don't be saying trying to play around the word. I don't like you, bro. You hideous. Well,
wait.
Terrence, not everybody's an asshole like us. Okay.
Us.
that ain't called being. That ain't being rude.
Why'd
That's
you
just
say us?
speak the truth.
Definitely being rude. And Don, you have your moments where you can be one too. Let's not
I'm
act like
good.
we don't.
Me
I'm
straight
good.
up saying I don't find you attractive is rude.
Yes.
How?
Tone.
Explain
Delivery.
to me. That's called
Wording.
being soft. No, that me saying flat out you're not attractive is not rude.
It's called 2025.
So a soft world.
Pretty much.
Stop it.
Nice hair, very nice dress, very
Oh,
nice.
my
clothes.
son, that got us canceled.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'm
my son,
Janine.
that
I'm
got us
Janine.
canceled. Let me stop.
Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I think you're dressed very nice. I love everything that you said. It was
She's
just
lying to
off
you.
of initial attraction. It just kind of felt like we wouldn't match personality.
Shut
or
up. Go
someone
somebody who
that
got the balloon.
Little set called.
Your name and age.
Okay.
Donna, and I'm 29.
Oh, lost
And
another
why did you
one.
end up popping your balloon?
The initial attraction, I would say again, the haircut. Like specific with that. I'm sorry, but yeah, it would be the haircut for me. He has everything. It sounds like together. So,
She sounds like she a fucking
What kind of
barber.
haircut do you like? Like
low. I just need it low and all
Thanks.
around. Yeah, man. You know, just keep it simple, but it looks good on him. But just for me, you know.
Got it.
Yeah.
That man's stupid.
And she's someone that's your type.
I think she's gorgeous on the outside. It's not a heck yes. But
Inside
she's fine.
hideous. I
I'm
get
sure
it.
she'll find another great man.
He said gorgeous on the
You're popping
outside.
your
Are we going to ignore that?
I just see us being
That's
like
what I said.
really
Hideous
good
on the inside.
friends.
I get
Like,
it.
That's all. Like you're very
I ain't hear you
handsome.
say
I
that.
love the way you talk. Like you have really good energy. Like that's why I feel like we should be like best friends. That's why.
Pause this.
Her
I'm
mouth
so sick of
Her
this.
mouth is huge, bro.
Why
She
are we
has a
still
pretty-
watching
she has a beautiful
these? I don't
smile.
want to be your friend. Please. I don't want to be your friend.
She just
Pop
friends
the
on
I'm not
balloon
here
or
for
find
I'm
a
not
friend.
here for friends, and it doesn't make me feel better.
I'm
that
sorry.
you
This
wanna
is
put
called
me in the
pop
friend
the
zone
balloon
after you
or
pop
find
the
a
balloon.
friend.
That upsets me so much. I'd rather you just pop the balloon and leave it there. No one wants to get their balloon pop and then say, "Oh my gosh, you're so amazing. We should be friends."
Episode 51. Pop the balloon or find a friend.
Basically, I hate that, bro. Like women should know universally. That is not what we want to hear. Like you can keep that. You don't have to tell me we could be great friends because you rejected me. Just shut
My
up.
thing is, if I was on this and you popped the balloon, I don't even want to talk to you. I don't
That's
care
what I'm
why
saying.
you
Like
popped
I don't want no.
it. I
I
don't
don't want
care
no
why you
friend.
popped it. Let's
don't want no
focus
friend.
on who did it. Let's focus on who did it.
Facts, Tim. What?
Only thing.
What?
No romantic vibes.
No, yeah, no romantic vibes. Just like really good friends, and as well, like we can grow.
Shut
together.
up.
Someone that's your type.
In other words, I
Love
can
it.
use you.
Very true.
All right.
When you're stressed out or anxious, what are ways that you cope with it?
Okay. Let's start here. Name and age first, and then answer this question.
Hi, my name is
Is he
Vanessa.
high?
I'm 27. When I'm stressed out
Wait,
or
hey, pause it and
anxious,
play it again. It's
Why you
lagging on my
blinking like
part. Maybe
that?
it's me, but I don't know.
Okay.
You said what?
Let's start here. Name and age first, and then answer this question.
hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 27. When I'm stressed out or
Better.
anxious, I definitely pray. I have a very strong
You're
prayer life. I also have social groups from communities like that I built from church, so like small groups and stuff. I'll quickly text in the group message like, "Hey, what's going on?" You know, but prayer first and
Cap.
foremost.
That dress looked like her.
And what about over here? Your name and age first, and then answer this question.
My name's Kim Brown and I'm 26. And I would say how I cope with anxiety and being stressed out. Recently, I've been doing like tapping, like emotional freedom technique, just tapping. Or I'll just sometimes, if I'm anxious or overwhelmed, because I am a full-time doctorate student in naturopathic medicine, like sometimes it's a cry and then I'm good, or sometimes it's a walk, or sometimes it's a call my cousin, or sometimes it's a call my sisters. But yeah, I think that's how I say I would cope with it, or I go do a workout, do some Pilates, listen to some music, dance in the mirror, something like that. Yeah. Some self-care stuff. Yeah.
That's nice. And then what about for yourself?
I just
How
go
do
outside
you
and breathe.
deal with anxiety and all
Hey,
that?
Yeah, so
y'all
very
saw that
similar
man
to Will's
blink
answer.
like
It's
7
definitely
times.
first prayer.
Said that
Whenever
10
I pray,
times.
it just gets away anxiety, gets away stress.
Hey,
I
he's
also like to
nervous.
exercise, go to the gym. I also talk to different friends on the phone as well.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 ways that I de-stress.
Okay. Okay.
Don't care.
I know.
What
Deep.
does love
Too
mean
deep, too
to
deep.
you? Let's start here this
Respectfully.
time.
My name and age?
Yeah, or just
Okay.
answer.
What does love mean to me?
Not a damn thing.
Okay. It means
Pop.
everything. I think it means I think love
And
means
it answer
a
quick
lot to
enough.
different people, but I think for me it's like just
How's she thinking in the
accepting a
background?
person
Like, huh?
as they are. Being
Terrence, you
open-minded with
tripping.
that person, not
Bro, look
being
at her. She thinking super hard about this question. She's happy she
She's
went
thinking of
second.
a lie. She trying, yeah, let me get him.
not like trying to control that person and how they do things and such, or just loving them as
I
they
see why I stopped
are.
watching these.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
that's a huge
Shawty in that
question.
brown dress is
That's
awesome.
good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right. And what about over here?
Yeah, I agree. It's a loaded question. But to put it simply, I think that love is being there when it matters, So sticking it out for the long haul, that's through thick and thin, you know, through arguments, through ups, through downs. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe. I'm actually gonna pop.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping?
Terrence, pause
I
it.
think that he's really attractive.
Her own answer scared her.
Bruh, I almost took back everything I said about her until she popped that balloon.
Well, we still got to hear a reason. Let's hear her out.
No, it's dumb. Just like her dress.
Okay.
It's just when I see him, I don't see like my man, you know. So
That's fine. That's fair. Let's let that go. That's
No.
fair. Okay,
No.
guys.
No.
Okay.
You should have said that when I walked out. Don't wait till we 20 minutes deep in conversation. Oh, you know what? I don't find you attractive no more. You ain't said that when I first walked out with my nice suit. Like,
Say my nice
Hey, Terrence is bad because of this suit, bro.
Bro, like you want first you want him to come with a suit, then you want him to come with this. He come with everything properly, proper haircut, nice clothes, nice watch, nice shoes.
Don't let him have a turtleneck on. It's over.
He got
with.
everything.
Don't let him
You know
have
what?
a turtleneck on, Don. It's
Turtleneck
over.
dud.
Like, I'm trying to.
Turtleneck dud.
I don't understand. I would never understand the waiting till last minute, bro. Just pop. Like, just do it off rip so I can focus on the other one.
yeah, I love what he does. I think
Look
he's
at her
attractive.
dress. Look at her.
Is she someone that's your type?
Definitely. The fact that she loves the Lord, you can make anything work. That's the number one thing. I think she's gorgeous. Her posture, her stance, her shoes. Look at those shoes. Those are fabulous
Why he
shoes.
flick his hand
Love
like
them, love them, sis.
Because he flamboyant.
Them shoes are ugly.
Whoa.
Yes, please
go back 10 seconds. I need
10
to hear
seconds.
one thing and that. Yeah. Everybody be quiet real quick. Let me hear it.
Number one thing. I think she's gorgeous. Her posture, her stance, her shoes. Look at those shoes. Those are fabulous shoes. Love them, sis.
That's all I need to hear.
That's good.
Next dude.
Now we've got our last lady over here.
Oh,
Do
you
have
caught
any
on too,
questions for
Don?
him?
You caught on too?
I see right through you, pal.
Right.
I kind of agree with what she said. Very attractive. I love your
Big
career.
gangsta outside of Pop
I'm
Balloon.
also getting my doctorate, so I love that. It's just attraction wise. I don't know, like friends, cool, talk a little bit, but I'm not
You were
feeling
like, ooh, that's what I was going
you
to
know?
get.
Okay.
So yeah,
So you're gonna pop your balloon.
I'm gonna pop.
Go ahead.
Pop the balloon, bro.
Thank you so much for coming.
Here, boy.
Okay, let's
You
bring out our
tried.
next single guy.
Tell me the pops you get before you walk out.
Two
3.
pops.
Hello,
Two
welcome
pops.
in. Good,
Oh,
how
my
are
man
you?
Styling.
Yourself?
What's your name?
Hi,
Oh,
my
he
name
look
is
like a
Kevin.
hood nigga. That's
Kevin,
why.
how old are you?
I'm 36 years
Pause.
old.
And
Now,
Hold on, pop.
Watch
They
girl.
should all
Watch
pop the
girl.
balloon.
Watch girl in the orange. She said minimum 6'2".
thank
Let's
you.
see
I was
what
about to say the
happens.
same thing. I was about
Hold
to say
on,
the
hold on, hold
exact
on,
same
hold on,
thing.
hold on, hold on. That wasn't it. All of them said first dude was 36. He's the same age.
Exactly. So what they waiting to
Let's
pop?
rock out. Let's
And
rock
what do you
out.
do?
Everybody.
Yeah, I'm an enterprise account executive. I'm also an actor, and I have a family-owned business that sells Jamaican food and
The only
jerk
one
chicken
standing on
and
Nice,
jerk
nice.
sauce.
Okay,
Yeah.
you be cooking or?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay,
You gotta
okay.
either dance or cook if you're Jamaican. You know what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Yeah, I like to travel a lot. Like I've been to 12 countries in 2 years, the last 2 years.
Nice.
Like I was in Paris for the Olympics. I went to the gold medal game. Shout out to Steph Curry. He did amazing. We were born the same week, but he makes me feel like I'm not doing enough.
That's the only
Yeah, I
reason
like
all
to
them
box. I
females
like to
get
work
that
out, box,
balloon.
play basketball. And like I'm in the tech space, so I like helping like people like kids actually go ahead and get in the tech space at all. Also like
You don't like
I
a
don't know
nigga
if
who
you
like
watch
to
the
help
game, but
kids?
one of the main lines
My
they say
gosh,
was,
dog, she ruthless,
you don't gotta
boy.
sell drugs to live
She
life like you
ruthless.
sell
Look at her.
drugs. And I like to tell kids that and like to make sure that they like
Jesus.
to get as much as possible out the world, you know, tech.
Okay.
I don't like that you
So
like
now, what are some
kids.
things you look for in a woman?
Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie. This I feel like you all know there's a gender war going on out there. Like people talking about, oh yeah, men are doing this, women are doing this. I just want somebody that's willing to show up. Understand we both need to show up 100%. Don't think about what they're saying online. Actually, just come out straight up. Somebody want to be a partner, and I just understand that
Parents,
it's not
politics.
about what people say or what
Respect
people.
it. I'm respecting what I'm hearing
Shawty
from
in the
Buddy.
white dress literally popped her balloon. Said, "Buddy, want to build us a better future, starting with the kids. Let me
I
pop my
think
balloon."
it might have been something else, and I think they just pop at weird moments. It's probably not going to be that.
I
It's going to
hope it
be
was
something
something else.
They just pop at weird moments.
Will complain about
Yeah,
actually
probably.
take each other in
Okay.
and understand that we need to
They
be our
need to go
best
to
selves.
Hey, Orange, why do you still have your balloon?
Like I understand after I gotta be white.
Because he went to
That's
12
possible.
different countries in 2 years.
So number one, just like don't be negative. Like try
Oh,
to
come
like,
on.
don't sorry. Kids are
Bro,
son,
go
I gotta
to
actually that's a problem pretty much.
when
There's
you
you,
talk to white
Janine,
dress.
I'm 20.
All right, so we'll start over here. Your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Man, she's so
And
full of it,
Janine,
bro.
why did you end up popping your balloon?
I popped for a couple reasons. They're very superficial, so it's nothing personal. Obviously, I don't know you, but it was the mismatch color jewelry, like that.
You mean the two tone
Yeah.
the tennis string?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I just
two
don't
to
like that combo. It's I don't know. I just don't like it. And then the shoes, and then also the height. Like I said, those are very also like superficial things. I normally don't wear heels, but
Nigga
today
wearing
I am.
Jordans.
So any occasion I do want to throw on heels, I kind
He
of
got
want
on
to
a
be
solid
a little
fit.
bit taller than my partner. But I do like everything you said. I think you're really funny, outgoing, and I think
Hey,
like, your
Orange,
head
it's
is
your turn to
really
pop
on
the
a good
balloon.
path.
Remember,
Going straightforward.
It's all they
your
turn.
average,
So you know,
your
obviously I have to
minimum
ask,
is
how tall are you?
6'2".
5'11".
Pop the
5'11".
balloon.
Okay.
Come on,
Everybody
pop
in
the
the
balloon.
black dress brought up the age of 36.
I don't care what no one else does.
But you know,
Orange needs her
I
proper
don't
balloon right
know.
now,
I
or
just
she's a
No,
hypocrite. She's
blue
a
too.
fraud.
Blue as well. She said too old, and she said height.
I
Both of
said
them.
everybody except
just the
black
atmosphere off like based
complained
off
about
initial
age.
attraction, like you're fine. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that's what I'm looking for. Like
See someone that's your type.
What?
How are you
No.
looking for something you're not?
And why not?
I don't know. It's just not the same thing you said. You said I'm fine, but my tongue wouldn't go as far as yours, personally. That's all I can say.
That's
I mean,
funny.
but it was still. I mean, you're attractive, but to me, you're not.
Oh,
like
man,
you
just
said,
say
you
she's
do look nice.
attractive.
Yeah,
Deanna, why did you
basically.
end up popping your balloons?
So I end up popping because he resembles my uncle.
He resembles
have
my
4 beautiful ladies left.
He
Go ahead and
resembles
ask
my
the question.
uncle. Is hilarious.
I got a good question.
Now you see, anybody who watched this video, now you see why we start watching this? Now do y'all see why we don't do this no more? This is why we
No,
don't
we
do this
need
no more.
to do this more. This is hilarious.
This is a pain, and this
we
is
all
a
know the love language.
I'm sorry, but you
and honestly,
resemble
they're
my
reversible
uncle.
to mean something to some people and not
You
mean
could be
something
my
to
cousin.
other people. What's your love
Hey,
language?
why are they still
and
here?
Why do you think it's important to you? What's your explanation if you were to explain it? Why it's important to you?
Okay, so what is your love language and why is it important to them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start over here. Your name and age.
So my name is Ashley and I am 26.
They frauds,
My
bro. They
love
frauds.
language is acts of service. Just because I feel like that's what makes me feel like I'm cared for. You know, you're attentive and just nurturing. I just love like the little things of, the service, like holding the door, tying my shoe, stuff like that, So yeah.
What's going over
Oh,
here?
brother.
Name and
Next.
age and answer to his question.
Yes, I'm Brittany. I'm 28. I could kind of piggyback off of what she says. I do like
No,
acts of
Brittany, he's not
service, but
6'2".
to say something
Do I
different, I
gotta
would
be a
say
co-ed?
quality time. I'm really big on spending time with someone, not all the time, but when we do spend time together, being
They
present
so
in that
fake.
moment and being really together.
I'm not.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
I
my name
wish
is
they would let
Vanessa.
people
I'm
like
27. My
say
love
stuff
language
while they're
is
doing it.
quality time. I
Like
really
people
enjoy
like
spending
us.
time with my partner, and I feel like being in person is really how you have a chance to develop the relationship. So yeah, I'm really looking for a partner.
She didn't say
Name
no,
and
no,
age
ain't
and
heard
answer to his
before.
question.
My name's
gosh,
Kimberly
it's
and
so
I'm
good.
26. Top 3 love
Hey, Don, you
languages
look
are
blurry.
number
Good
1 is
Lord.
words of affirmation. Just a little, you look good. Like, oh, you did that. Like, oh, thanks, babe, for that. Just something to, Also, quality time. Of
What?
course,
Why
I
did she
love
pop
spending
her
time
balloon?
with
Oh, Lord.
anybody that I care about for real, and physical touch. And then it's not a love language, but food. Feed me, please.
He did say he cooks.
All of that. But yeah.
Right, cool. Thank you. And we did get a
She got a
pop
lot of
balloon
hair
over
in her
here.
head.
Why'd you end up
And it's
popping?
natural.
Hi, my name is Hi, my name is Vanessa, and I'm 27. I ended up popping. I really like that you're in sales. I'm also in technology sales, and so that's something that I connected with you on. Also, you giving back to children. I also sit on a junior executive board, giving back to children. So those are things I connected with you on. Honestly, initially I wasn't sure. I wanted to hear more about like what you do and like the answers to your own questions. I just felt like I was holding on to the balloon because I couldn't find a reason. So I don't want to make anything up. I think you're an attractive man. I like what you do. I like your jacket. Yeah.
Okay. So now is she someone that's your type?
You have a
No.
gap just like my mother, honestly, and I'm not. It's a good thing. It's a
What
good.
the
It's very homely. But I
Oh,
like honestly. I
Jesus,
liked your
brother.
colors. You look
That's
nice.
a pop.
Your reason.
Oh, she's already popped.
I mean, well,
Okay.
just look. We're talking about just looking at her, right? Yeah, she
Or
looks.
anything? Or off what you heard, whatever it is for you, if that would make her your type, if not.
Yo,
I
what
mean,
is
yeah. I
he
mean, well,
on?
just looking at you, you're fine. I honestly,
You're as
I love
ugly
her.
as that
She
dress.
reminds me of the first person I've ever saw. But honestly, your reason, I'm always curious to just people's decision making capabilities. I have no idea what you just said.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just like kind of nervous because like I haven't done this, whatever.
My man was not listening to nothing she just said
at all.
I don't
Hey,
understand. I'm confused.
he kept it real though, bro. He said I ain't understand.
He kept it 100.
Can I have my balloon back?
Oh,
can I have my balloon back? I want to hear more.
You look
Okay,
like hell.
I'm just like I don't want to make the wrong decision. Like I'm up here. I'm like, oh, should I pop or not? Okay.
Let's get her balloon back.
So you don't pop off just never mind. I'm not on this show.
Why does Brittany
life? I mean,
still have her balloon?
You have all your job is to be sure about life. That's it to me. Like whenever you make a decision, just stand by it. If you can't stand by it, that's all I want people to do. Whatever y'all.
We know whose balloon
I
he
definitely
popping
stand
first.
by. I'm somebody that when I make a decision, I have very little.
Not gonna hand you a pick.
Yeah. Thank you.
She's
Pop
just
brown.
chattering.
Yeah.
And
Please
I'm gonna
pop
have you pop
brown.
one balloon.
Okay.
Brown's gone instantly, right?
Instantly.
Get
if
on.
not, you're a
After what
hypocrite.
he
You just
said,
said
she
stand on
should be
business.
gone.
You just said stand on business. Yep.
Oh, you're foolish. You're very foolish.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpop?
He looks good. I like your career. I like that you give back to the community. I liked everything that you were saying. That's it.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, you're gorgeous. I loved it. You look like Whitley Gilbert from a different world. A Jasmine Guy. That's her real name. Your reasons for the reason I just wanted to honestly, when I asked that question, the reason I asked that is just to see like how deep was it. You were just like
I didn't answer the second part.
You were just like I like to just get complimented. You were like words of affirmation, or I like to just see things. They actually wanted the details of quality times means presence. They said what it meant. Okay. Yours was honestly so surface level. It didn't actually meant deeply in your heart what it meant to you. So in this situation, it's really about like just being deeper within surface level and just your answer.
All right, bro, we get it. Next.
Role model. Who was your top 3 female role models growing up?
Jeff T.
And why?
Okay.
Nicki Minaj.
All right, let's hear from you.
Okay, this is easy. Number 1, Omarosa Manigault Newman. The reason why is because she's bold, she's confident, she's unapologetic. She's just so sharp, and I just love her. Secondly, Oprah Winfrey. I kind of grew up seeing bits of her talk show, and again, unapologetic, powerful Black woman.
Well, you get a
thirdly,
car, and you get a car, and you
Hey, pause it real quick, Terrence. For a lot of y'all that don't know about Oprah, she's just like Michael Jordan. She don't care about Black people. That's it. That's it.
I would say my mother.
I'm mad it took so long.
Strong, beautiful, confident. The epitome of what it means to be a Black woman. So yeah.
Good answers. Good answers.
Yes.
No, wrong.
I would say
Beyonce incoming.
Walker. She's the reason why we're confident enough to wear our hair and do different things with our hair products and everything like that. And especially now, since for a while we weren't even allowed to wear our hair out. That's a big deal. That confidence, building that confidence. I would say who else? I mean, of course. I mean, if we can add our parents to that, my mom is the one that helped build the confidence within me, and also taught me that. Especially with the way the world is today, there's a time where you can take a back seat. You don't have to always be the strong Black woman. Thank you. You don't always have to be that. You can sit down and let that man lead as long as he is a leader. And that's something that my mom taught me. And then I would also say, it's going to sound kind of silly, but I guess since we're talking about growing up, I'd say maybe even, I hate to say this, Raven Simone. I used to love That's So Raven.
You gotta go.
She has always been, my role model. I always look up to her. She is like the true definition of a trophy wife, an amazing mother. That's exactly how I want
to hear who she said.
So first, I would say my mom. She has always been, my role model. I always look up to her. Amazing mother. Like that's exactly how I want to be. So I do look up to her. I do look up to Beyonce. That's my girl. Beyonce, her songs just gave me the confidence.
Pause it,
I
bro.
just love.
I literally said Beyonce incoming. Oh my god. Bro. Oh man, bro.
Oh my god, bro. Can I be honest with you? Orange and Brown need their balloon pop just because they named their mother last. And she need her balloon pop just because she named Beyonce. She's toxic.
Why is she still here? She says she don't take nobody under 6'2".
Or 32 or hold on, or 11 years. Or 11 years older than
That's when it works. That's when it doesn't. It don't fit
Listening
it don't
to
fit their
her,
timeline.
She's just like, she just brings the light out in me, when I listen to her songs. And then
please shut up,
girl since younger, older now, like she has always been that girl since younger, older now. Like she has such an inspiring story. Like I always watch all her interviews and everything. I would love to meet her. So those 3 for sure.
Who was the third one?
She has always
matter. Pop her now.
Keke Palmer.
That's not a bad.
Honestly, I asked you for 3. I knew one of y'all was going to be your mom. Definitely. So I mean, I had a feeling. So I said I really wanted to know 2. But so one is definitely my dad. The only reason why I had the confidence I have is because he said, "Yo, Kevin, you're handsome. Kevin, you know you can do that." And I know a lot of guys don't have that father presence, but just that makes me want to do that for somebody else one day. The second is Kobe Bryant. Just how he was never a victim. He just works hard no matter what. It doesn't matter what the obstacle.
He's an outstanding man right here, man.
I believe this
outstanding
guy
is
the
right
Messiah
here.
for Black kids everywhere.
You deserve better than all them awards. Pop all their balloons. Pop all their balloons.
Why you got 2 zippers?
First of all, we don't disrespect a Kobe fan.
Oh, I can no. I can
your
answer
tone.
that. So one of the zippers is to stay because you remember how the zippers used to get stuck?
Yeah.
So one zipper stays down there so it doesn't get stuck. The other zipper actually zips the jacket.
I guess that's smart.
Yeah.
First of all, he's a Kobe Bryant fan.
Where
he
doesn't get enough credit is Will Smith. Like, honestly,
Will Smith?
Educated.
Do we still get the Will Smith off?
And don't really got to go to the corner. So, Will.
But pop a balloon, dog.
I know. They look so good.
No.
Brown.
Blue, please.
Brown. Yes.
Oh, brother.
Right. So we saw you did get your balloon back.
2 hypocrites
and so
made it
what
to the
made
end.
you ask for it back and what made you hang on to
He
it?
said 2 hypocrites made it to the end.
I think that
That's
when
crazy.
I considered the reason why I popped initially, it might have just been fear or uncertainty.
Girl, shut up. You already popped once.
That's what they did. Like, he's a little for not
talking way too long, my brother.
So like, what
He is a
is your
talker.
relationship with God? Like, do you go like to church every Sunday, or is it just like every once in a while, or do you read, go to Bible study, or what?
Yeah, for sure. I pray every day, at least 4 times a day. If I don't go to church, I try to stream it. To me, like, going to church is like going to the gym. Like, I feel like you can always do more. I want to do more. Even if I would rate myself as a 7, I think I need to be a 10. So I think I'm good. But I still pray every day, but I think the room for being in small groups and like not just hearing the pastor, but actually hearing about real life situations in little groups could be better. That's how I feel personally. I could do better as accountability that I think I'm messing up and could be a little better with. But still, the vision is there. I want to be better. But I right now, like I hold him in everything I do. I pray about every decision I make, and like I want my kids to do the same.
Good job, bro.
Any questions here?
Nice.
Yes. What are your views on traditional relationships, or what do you think a traditional relationship will look like?
He already said that.
Can you unpack that a little bit more?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm asking, would you want a relationship, let's say like your mother would have had with her husband, or are you more along the lines of how dating is today, where it's a lot of meet me halfway? There's a lot more both of us being the present and holding the household down, as opposed to, let's say, someone back in the years ago.
Right. So I want to say that, first of all, this question is probably one of the hardest questions you can ask, because the truth is the only reason why I feel like the answer is changed is because of women. They've been better than they've ever been. Like before, it's easy to tell a woman stay at home when all you can do is stay home.
That's true.
They used to tell you guys you can't even vote because we don't believe that you have the brain to vote, and they used to tell you that you can't you stay in the house because you can't actually provide anything. Everything was labor. So now the truth is, like, even though I've been raised, especially as Jamaican, like understanding and expecting to be the provider and do that, I do understand that you guys have more than you ever have. You guys have more opportunity than you ever had. And if you want to seek that opportunity.
Why you don't like him no more?
Why you don't like him?
So what?
Why you don't like him no more?
Oh, I just think he talks too much. Sometimes less is more, brother.
Maybe I need to take care of the kids more. Maybe because we got to deal with you guys but I was through him.
My man's still going
every day, and I was Leonardo he wore blue.
He cool though,
makes
like
sense because I was
he cool, but he ain't good for time constraints.
You picked orange.
But this makes sense because I was
the biggest hypocrite of them all. That's how it normally works.
They were both equal hypocrites. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Actually, blue
We'll be
was
right
more of a
back.
hypocrite
We'll be right back,
because she
sis.
pointed out age and height.
I don't like it with this shorter than 6'2".
Does he actually walk away with him?
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like what he was saying. I mean, he's really seems like a really good guy, well spoken, very handsome, like got a lot going for
shut
him.
up. I don't care about that.
Yeah,
I want to hear Orange.
I love the fact you pay so talking to us too, but you're
okay.
but
Here with us, Brittany. Come on up.
For 30
minutes. Stand here. Yes. All right. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
Yes.
Just one, guys. One.
Okay.
Yes.
Felonies. Do you have any? I have to check.
Nah, I don't have any felonies.
Okay.
Okay. Are you good?
Strong question.
Go ahead.
What do you do? What do you do for a living, and where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
Or what do I do and where do I live?
Yeah.
I live here, or excuse me, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I am an office coordinator. Right now, I am currently of a school, and currently I'm in school to become a sign language interpreter. So once I'm finished with that, then that will be my career.
Okay, great.
Pop her, please. I'm just tired.
Establishing and creating a family in Phoenix, like how does that look? What do you plan on? Your plans?
I do like the weather out here, but no, I think if anything, I would probably buy property here, and then I would like to live somewhere that has a little bit more of a season change. Not very much. I don't like snow, but other than that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I told y'all have one up here. Okay. So my final question: is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, I'd say it's a yes. I like your answers and what you had to say. I'm interested to get to know you more.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Can I tell her where I live to see? I got to see if she changed her mind.
Go ahead.
Does that matter? If it doesn't matter,
what did you say?
If where he lives will change your mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I live in New York.
A little far, but no, not necessarily. I've been to New York, so that's not. It depends on if we have a real connection. Then maybe I'll come out.
You gotta realize ain't nothing gonna change their mind. You done told them you've been to 12 different countries in 2 years. All they heard is I'm a travel free, you're an actor. Boom. I ain't gotta work.
She's a fraud. She ain't staying on business.
All of them frauds. Except for Red.
A lot.
She said 6'2" minimum. She should not be on this show.
All
she
of
thinks she
them,
get a
all
6'2"
of them,
minimum.
Maybe you can come back
or what? Black said 6'2".
I hear.
Okay. Let me ask you again then. Is it a yes for you for her?
No.
Yeah, I did say I would only come to Phoenix if Charles Barkley came back to the Suns, but I would definitely do it for you.
Get off my screen.
Ew. See, man. Wait,
All
she got
right,
married?
let's bring out our
Oh,
next
she's already married.
single
I
guy.
guess they just promoting them pictures.
Two balloons pop right now.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Jonathan.
Jonathan, how old are you?
He's definitely not
35.
6'2".
And what do you do?
I like that jacket.
I'm in sales and design for lighting control systems. So when you think of sporting arenas, any type of commercial space, anything like that, I'm
She was
designing
shaking
the
her hair
lighting
so
and
hard.
fixtures behind that.
Wow, that's exciting.
I think I like that
What are some
jacket.
things like to do for fun?
So speaking of sports, I do a lot of sporting events. I live in
don't like the
Georgia,
fit.
outside of
Oh,
Atlanta area, so I do a lot of Braves games, the Hawks, Falcons, anything like that.
Poor
If you
guy.
catch me in any of those games. When I'm not doing that, I have some free time. I like to travel, spend quality time with my family and friends.
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I need a woman who is ambitious, spontaneous, self-aware, sure of herself. Just loving and caring, things of that nature. You know, when I think about a future and a family, toxic, facade.
Let's go on over there. Okay,
don't
your
want
name and
nobody.
age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Hey, Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Again, for a couple of reasons. It was the hair. I just don't feel like you take care of it very well. Maybe like pick.
What?
Nigga, that's a whole hairstyle.
Gosh,
You
she
got a template.
nitpicking.
What's wrong with his hair?
Bro, white is
Skip,
pink.
bro. She nitpicking.
Y'all want to hear all her other reasonings.
No, she's getting skipped, bro. She nitpicking everything.
All right, so we've got 4 ladies left.
What? Bro, he got a fade.
Ain't nothing wrong with that man hair, bro.
He can't.
Everything is wrong with that man's
Let's
hair.
go ahead and ask them a question.
I guess my main question is, what are your family dynamics like with your mother and father and just family in general, and how does that play a role or affect your relationships?
Okay, we'll start there and come back. Okay, name and age
First
and the
time
answer to
Shane
his
Fox.
question.
My name is Deanna, and I'm 29. And I have a good family dynamic. I'm close with my mom and my dad. My dad lives far away in Florida, but we're still close. I have a big family. My mom has a lot of siblings. I have 2 siblings myself, so very good, very close.
What's up? Hey, Kevin Hart is not funny in no type of imaginable way. I wish they'd stop advertising this dude.
He's not funny anymore. He was funny when he first came out because it was new. But now I see why people don't think he's funny anymore because he just does the same stuff over and over.
I'd rather watch Diamond eat food.
Over here, name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Kimbriana and I'm 26. Also, again, I'm very close to my family. We have a group chat. I mean, we're talking every other day. So yeah, they're really important. Yeah.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm 27. So the first part was explain the family dynamics. Then what was the second part?
Just how does that play a role in your relationships and building?
How does that play a role in my relationships? So to start with, I'm very close with my family. I talk with my mom and dad daily, even like across platforms, sending memes on social media and stuff like that. How it plays a role in my relationships, I lean on my family for relationship advice sometimes. Definitely like asking my dad and stuff like that. So maybe how it plays a role in my relationship dynamics.
Listen, we're on a time constraint.
Leaning on my family for like consultation, father figure.
She is someone that I would talk to. Active.
As you asked, seems like you have a lot going for yourself, but I just don't see us being compatible and things like that.
Yeah, sucks. I understand.
And what about
Thanks.
I do
another
romantic date for you.
romantic date for you?
Eating
I
popcorn
would say
on the
I'm
toilet.
really social, so
Ew.
I like to get out and kind
What?
of be in the mix. So maybe like an art
Tripping,
show,
bro.
where we can talk with the artists and just kind of enjoy art in different mediums. There's a lot of things like that in Dallas, so I attend a lot of social networking events like that also combine art and stuff. So
I do
maybe
not
going to one of
I just
those
want
with
to
my
see the debate
partner.
there.
Flight for the weekend, or hey, we can get in the car and drive somewhere. So like I said, I love to travel, so it's just spontaneous, and whatever you and I enjoy together, we're gonna do it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Let's head on back. So we are down to our final 2. It is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one balloon.
Brown dress first.
Do you got one, Berwin?
No, just where do you live? I know she
where they
said
live.
Dallas. Where
Okay.
do you live?
So you're in Dallas. Where do you live?
I'm in New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Okay. And where are you?
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Okay. It is time to pop now.
All right, so Pop Brown, brother. I
assume
mean,
no one has
Brown.
an issue with long distance.
Guess not.
Start with.
All
They
right,
sure
he
don't.
You tripping?
everyone's just making very bad decisions
Okay,
today.
so let me have you stand here. Why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the things that he was saying and just kind of hearing him out. I kind of was popping soon for everybody. So, just giving him a fair shot.
Okay.
In other words, she liked
And
him.
why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I mean, ultimately, it is the one kid.
Yeah.
all that.
Rightfully
Oh, we miss you had a kid, guys.
Oh, she got a kid.
Let's come up to the front.
Yeah.
Come on up here with us.
That means he's good.
All right, guys. Any final
What?
question between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
You heard right.
Nightmare.
So it's really
Please.
important to me that
I never understood that logic when people say that. That's so weird to me that people actually say that. Is that a thing?
What?
He said because she has a kid, that means it's good. Is that true or is this?
Oh no, a lot of people really believe that.
I don't understand that, but okay.
Because
Tim is one of those people. He just
hold
don't
on,
want
hold
to see
on.
it.
I can explain it to you.
See, he's about to explain because he believes it.
No, I don't believe it actually.
Yeah, all
I
right.
believe a woman with a child is a curse.
Damn. What the okay.
That isn't yours.
We're gonna keep going.
my
Fill me
partner
up.
is someone
I'll
who
explain it
is
to you off
dependable.
air.
It's not afraid of
I'll
commitment. I
explain
love
it to
that
you off.
you said that
Oh,
one of
man.
your kind of models for a relationship is your responsibility.
My team. So right now, all of 2 siblings. And,
And is it a yes for you for her?
That's a yes for me.
We got a match. much. I'll take the mic. Go ahead and get your girl. Make some noise for them, ladies.
Girl. It just met.
That's it, I think.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the.
Figured she would have been gone. Figured she'd be gone, but I guess not. Kid kind of derailed her. We all know what happened, and she's fake. So, thank you all for making it through another. Somehow made it through this again. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. As always, we love you guys. Go check out our previous video before this one. Link in the description below for everything, all social medias. This is episode 77. We thank you guys. We love you. And we will see you in episode 78. Once again, we're getting close to 100. Figure out what we're going to do for that when we get there. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.